Hey everybody, welcome back. And today we got an unboxing from Kinya Pollard. This is the new Overblow Booster, the Ross Garren special. So you might have heard about this. We're going to unbox it and I'm going to play it for the first time. Okay, so you might have heard about this from Ross Garren. So if you don't know who Ross Garren is, check him out. He's an amazing harmonica player. He's mostly a session guy. He's done all kinds of work for Scorsese. I'd like to say he's a former student of mine. He did take a few lessons with me, but really he's done all the work himself. He's a multi-instrumentalist and just done tons of movie soundtracks, The Color Purple, the New Flowers of something Moon. I can't remember the name. I watched it. It was great. And Ross, and he did harmonica work on the new vampire movie, the Mississippi vampire movie. Anyway, him and customizer Kinya Pollard, there we go, have come up with an advanced version of Brendan Power's Overblow Booster. So before I play, let me give you a little background. Before I open up the rest of this box here, let me give you a little background on my experience with this kind of stuff. So first of all, I have a shelf, not in this house, but in my old house. Now I have a box full of inventions for the harmonica that didn't work out, right? Meaning they never gained any real popularity. They certainly didn't work out for me. All kinds of things that you can imagine. I'm not going to name any names. I feel bad enough for the people that put time and money into them that I don't need to make them sound worse or make fun of them here. But anyway, they didn't really work out. It's pretty hard to beat the regular diatonic harmonica. And the Overblow Booster was an example of one of those things. So Brendan, who is brilliant and comes up with amazing inventions and is always trying to push the instrument harder, he comes up with these ideas, and then and he can play them, and I've seen a few fellas on Instagram who can really play them, and Brendan can really play them, but for whatever reason they don't catch on. Now most of it is because they changed the layout of the instrument, or there's some kind of component that's awkward, right? I'm surprised that the trotulus harmonica itself has caught on as well as it has, which I still don't think is great. I don't see any real pros out there using it. I'm not saying that won't happen. It's just that some of these things always have something awkward about them, right? Whether it's the way their size or the shape or some kind of a button or an altered tuning. There's always something. When you change something to make something else easier, there's always something else that becomes harder. And even if it's better, a lot of harmonica players are just not willing to make that kind of whole radical change in their playing to accommodate whatever new alteration, invention, or whatever has been executed. So we're going to take a look at this real quick. So Brendan brought me an Overblow Booster at Spa, and thinking, well, geez, Jason's a big Overblow guy. Surely he'll be able to demonstrate why this makes Overblow so much easier. And he did, and he gave it to me. And there was a bunch of people standing around, and I sat there and pushed the button, and I actually could not overblow with the button in. So now maybe it makes it easier for other people, but for me personally, it made the overblow impossible. Now I don't know why that is. I have no idea. So I warned Kinya and Ross when they approached me about making this video and trying out this device, this instrument, that about that story. And so here we go. We're going to make the video and see what happens. I don't know if the video is going to end up on YouTube or Patreon. Now, if it'll probably end up on Patreon if I don't have good luck with the instrument. If I play it well, I'll put it up on YouTube. Reason for that is my Patreon patrons kind of get the real scoop. And YouTube, I try to be polite and try to be nice, and I don't want to disparage anybody's hard work or dedication or or dedication to the instrument and making the instrument even better than it is. All right, without further ado, let's get going. Okay, so first I got congratulations on your purchase of the HarpSmith, the Ross Garren Overblow Booster, OB Booster musical instrument as a standalone Richter tune, so it's tuned the same as a regular diatonic harmonica. You will be impressed with the tone, volume, and unbelievable playability. Reed bending. All reed slots have been sized for greater compression, reeds calibrated for ultimate response. Tuning is compromised, just intonation. So what they're saying, and then there's a sticker, what they're saying is that it's a custom harmonica that has an overblow booster. Built on top of Hohner's popular Marine Band and Special 20 harmonicas, Brendan Power's overbend booster components and HarpSmith CNC machine brass push bar button were installed and will take your playing to the next level of exploration and expression. Out-of-the-box diatonic Richter-tuned harmonicas will provide the player with 20 notes with fundamental bending skills. Most players will be able to conjure up 12 unique notes not originally built into the harmonica. Let's hope that I'm most players. The Overblow MK3RG will empower you to play 8 additional notes. That means you will have a total of 40 notes at your disposal. Overblow notes on holes 1, 4, 5, and 6. Overdraws on 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take good care of your HarpSmith. Okay, attention. The Overblow and overdraw sliders glide on top of a bed of powerful neodymium magnets connected to the back of the harmonica with the brass push bar button assembly. If your finger reaches back and unintentionally decouples the blow draws, okay, well, let's hope that doesn't happen. It just tells you how to fix it if a common mistake gets made. All right, you waited long enough. Here it is. Let's see, we're waiting on it. Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to open up the box a little more. There we go. And another little box, but that's kind of cool. HarpSmith. And here we are. It does look cool. It's like a little miniature. It comes with a sanitized sticker in case you're worried about that. Because, you know, they have to play it in order to make sure it's right, so they got to sanitize it. All right, here we are. It's just a little crossover, right? Nice comb right there. Wow, it's really pretty. Looks like a really nice custom harmonica. I'll tell you what I want to do right now. I want to take it off. I haven't even played it yet, and just make it a regular harmonica. All right, so right away, this button here on the back of my hand feels weird because that's where my finger sits, is on the comb. So that's going to move against my finger. So I already have to kind of change the way that I play, particularly. So I haven't even played it yet, and I'm having a problem. Let's go right off the bat to the hardest note, the 1 overblow. So I'll try to do it first without the booster. Okay, so I can't get it. So let's see with the booster. There it is. Not bad. Really good. I'm trying to go from 2 blow to 1 blow. That was without it. Okay. I can come from the draw. Oh, there we go. All right, maybe we'll have more luck on the 4. Okay, so on the 1 overblow, I can only get the overblow coming off of 1 draw or straight at the overblow. Now I'm having trouble. I'm bending that overblow into different notes, which is kind of a good thing. So you can imagine what's to come on the easier holes. Man, so I'm bending it. Let's just play it irregular. So this is just regular overblowing. It's okay. It overblows okay. It sure feels good. It's very well embossed. So I'm really able to bend the overblow a lot better. It's definitely working better than Brendan's device. It's just taking me a little while to get used to hitting the button. The other thing is I have to release the button to get back to the blow. I'm not used to releasing it either. That's pretty cool. I don't know how useful it is. That keeps hitting my finger there. Yeah, I gotta. Wow, that's the overdraw. Oh man, that thing is right on my finger. Yeah. Yeah, that's almost the biggest problem for me right there. And you know, that's where I hold my mic. So So one of the things I was worried about is that I would have a hard time getting used to using the button, and you can hear how fast I was doing it there. It's not a problem at all. All right. It's amazing. Would I use it? I don't know. I just don't think I could get used to this. All right, so let me grab just a random C harp back. I had to go find my box. I just got off the road. All right, so here's a regular C crossover, same harp, just different cover plates, set up by Tom for overblows. So there's the overblow on 4. I got a stuck 3. All right, got it unstuck. All right. So yeah, so I don't know. I like not having a button. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely makes the overblow stronger. Yeah, I cannot get this one to overblow as strongly, but it's still pretty strong. And I don't have to hit the button. Now, let's go to the real thing. So 8, 9, and 10. So that's a hard note to hit on this. Normally. All right, so that's at 9 overdraw. See, I'm really struggling to hit that. Okay. The timing for me, getting used to hitting that. This thing's a little sharp right here. The bolt that's holding this on is a little sharp, and it keeps rubbing against my finger right there, and irritating it. I don't think I could do that on my harp. So, right. All right, I'll be honest. 100% honest, transparency. I like it for the one overblow. If I had a recording and I needed a good one overblow, I would use it. Other than that, I'm going to use a regular diatonic that's been set up. It's a lot easier to me than having to hit that, because I still have to put my mouth in the overblow position and I have to hit that at the same time. It's not like I just push this. If I don't overblow and push this button at the same time, it doesn't happen. So I'm not just going to push a button and get an overblow. Like that, I'm overblowing. See, without the button. So I have to do that and hit the button. Like it says, it's an overblow booster. It doesn't say overblow maker. It's not claiming to do that. I'm just letting you know. If you're a chromatic player and you can overblow, this thing might be really good because you're used to hitting the button at the same time. See, when it messes up there, it's because I'm not timing my hand. Yeah, I was just looking for the button on that. See, so it could be habit forming, right? In a good way, with very little time. Yep. All right. My assessment overall is it is indeed an overblow booster. There is no question about it that if you can overblow, this will make bending overblows and hitting overblows much, much easier. However, it is my opinion this is still the superior instrument. Sorry, Kinya. Sorry, Ross. Not having a button, not having something rub against my finger, being able to do this to any out of the box harmonica, just get in there and change the action, maybe a little embossing, a little reed alignment, and not having to need the button. Yeah, maybe I can't get 9 half-step bends out of it like Todd Parrott can out of a regular harmonica, and then the harp is a little looser. But I really, really don't like this sharp thing here. It's very sharp. It almost feels razor-like, and not just the button here, but the side of the brass feels. It's very uncomfortable to me having my finger right there while that thing goes back and forth, and then using it is trouble. So honestly, I don't know that I will ever use this. Kinya, if you want it back, I understand completely. I know you put a ton of work into it. I can mail it back to you, brother. All right, thank you very much. That's all I got. Patreon, this one's for you.